Welcome to hideout number 3. If you want to live, follow these simple rules. Got 'em? Good. Now, carry on with the video. Hey guys, so I'm currently in the kitchen because I'm cooking. Well, helping my dad cook. But I just wanted to let you guys know, watch to the end because I was peeling off the prosthetics and I was crying a lot. And it was super funny. I was rewatching it and it made me laugh. So I think it would make you laugh. So watch till the end so you can see me cry like a baby. Hello everyone. So as you saw, you're going to be seeing kind of what we're going to be doing. And right now I look pretty ugly. But my hair's down because we're going to be doing my hair for the video. And we're also going to be doing some pretty cool stuff, and I'll put my hair up eventually, but for now we're going to keep it down. I'm just going to show you how first I do the main lady's makeup. I'll put her name because I honestly forgot, and I don't even know how it's spelled, so I can't even say I forgot because I don't know how it's spelled. Then we're going to get a bit of a toxic twist to it, because if you have watched it, then you know that there was a nuclear war, World War III, and so a lot of people died, and I'm going to assume that if you go out, you get toxic-y and really disgusting, and you start to degrade, like your face just, you know? So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope it turns out as well as I want, because I haven't recorded it yet, and I have a lot of expectations, but who knows if it will turn out as great as I want. We're sure gonna hope it does though. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for supporting me, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's just get right into the video. Obviously Sarah Paulson has a very distinctive face and shape, but we're going to try to mimic it as best as we can, so let's just get into that. Okay, so firstly we're going to put on a primer. My mirror is right here, so if you do see me looking that way a lot, that is why. So we are going to be putting on a good amount of primer because we're going to be putting on a good amount of makeup. I mean, if that makes sense. We're going to be putting some on my forehead as well. As well as my eyebrows, because for some reason my eyebrows get really dry. For whatever reason, I don't know. So, because she isn't wearing a lot of visible foundation, so we're going to try to keep it to a minimum. Her face is a lot lighter than mine, so it's going to be a little bit hard to mimic exactly everything, but we shall try. So I am using the Fit Me foundation, matte and poreless, and we're just going to be taking a little bit on our beauty blender, just covering up some areas that need to be covered. So if you're still watching, I am curious as to what is your favorite season, if you have one. Or if you just like all of them. I mean, I like all of them, but my favorite season is definitely season 4 because I love the freak show and I used to watch it. Okay, now we're going to be taking my, whatever this is. It's a drugstore contouring palette, and we're going to be doing some slight contouring to my face because it looks a little wonky now, and that's not what we want, so. That looks a lot better, not gonna lie. In person, it doesn't look as good, unfortunately, but on the camera it looks bomb, so that's good. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with the eyebrows. She has very dark eyebrows, so we're going to be doing very dark eyebrows. Her eyebrows are like straightish, and then they kind of curve straight down. I'm gonna look at the photo real quick just so I don't mess them up, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's just me or if I'm tripping out, but I can hear like some weird noises and I'm not living for it. Like it sounds really weird. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but that's why I cut off the video real quick, because I didn't want to mess up my video. But it's like a constant buzzing and a bit of a jingle, which is why I thought it was an alarm. And it sounds just like my alarm, but none of my alarms are going off, so, you know, I'm a bit scared. Make sure that you blend down really well to the neck, because if you don't, you'll just look weird. I know I said I wasn't going to put a lot of foundation, but for some reason on the camera it looks like I did. But I didn't. I don't know. Maybe when we add our concealer it'll look better. So, with concealer being said, we are going to be putting a good amount of concealer because, like I said, her face is a lot lighter than mine. So we're going to try to make our face look brighter. So we're going to first do it right there. Simple. Right there. Also simple. Fix that up a bit. Under our eyes. Kind of like a check mark. Bit of that. And that looks good. Sometimes I do it here too, so we'll do it there. Yeah. Now we're just going to blend everything out really nicely. And she has super dark but really brown eyebrows. So we're going to be going in, they're kind of like a reddish brown, so we're going to be going in with a reddish brown. So I'm going to be taking this color by color, I don't even know. I don't know my palette, I'm very sorry. But it's this palette, and it was a 3 palette, and I got it on Amazon. If I find out what it is, then I'll let you guys know. So, there's a cat hair on my face! Weird. Okay. We're just gonna go in with my eyebrows on fleeky fleek. Those look 2 colors. Yeah, I'm using the same color. That makes no sense. Whatever. It's fun. They're looking good so far. We are going to clean them up a lot just because they look kind of wonky, in my opinion. I'm not going to lie. They definitely look like her eyebrows. That's a truth. At least in that one season. You know? She has them dark even at the edges, so we're going to make them dark even at the edges. And we're even just going to shape them a bit weird because hers were shaped a little bit odd. Not going to lie. But we are going to go in with concealer, that's the word, to fix that up, to make it look a bit better and whatnot. She did have fairly short brows, so we are going to make our brows a tad bit shorter than I normally would. I'm just going to kind of press it on, I think. We're going to take that same beauty blender we used earlier, and we're just going to kind of go in like that. Looking good, looking good. Okay. That looks pretty good, in my opinion. We are going to clean up this area a bit. Her eyebrows are a bit blocky, so doing them blocky doesn't really matter because that's how they look. Okay, so these are a bit out of my comfort zone, but that is how she did her eyebrows. So that's what we're gonna do. Anyways, next we're gonna go in with this brush. It's from China, and so I don't really, it's from Amazon too, so can't really say like where to get it. anyways, we're going to take that same palette and we're going to be going in with a lot of pink shades because in her makeup look she did use a lot of pink kind of shades. So, yeah. We're using this shade just in case you're wondering. It's a bit of a shimmery shade, but it's more on the matte side rather than a shimmery. I just hit my eye really bad. That hurt. Ouch. Okay. Those look similar enough to me. Now we're going to go back and look at the pictures so I can keep telling you what you guys need to do. So it doesn't look like she did any eyelashes, so we won't be doing that because it doesn't look like she has eyelashes. She did in fact cut her crease though, so we're going to be cutting our crease later, but she also deepened the color of her crease. So I'm going to be taking this brown color right here to deepen the color of my crease with this angled brush, which is the same one I use for my eyebrows. And we're just going to bring that out a bit with the brush we used with the pink, just to make sure that it blends a bit nicely. If even we can use that same brush for the brown, makes it a lot easier for me. And that's what we're going with right now. Yeah, so we're gonna put back more pink because the colors kind of got blended up, so we want to make sure the main focus is pink, but with that kind of deepened color. So that's what we're working with right now. Now we're going to be taking that same concealer brush I used last time, and we're going to cut our crease. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So this is how it looks. I did mess up, so we are going to be fixing that a bit. There we go. Much better. Okay. She keeps it like that. She doesn't add anything to the crease or anything. But what we're going to do is we're just going to put a bit of white on top. We'll use this brush actually. We'll clean my brush real quick. We'll use the white on top, just to kind of make the crease set. Okay, that looks nice. Now we did do a few kind of like movements to the side, so we're going to be cleaning that up a bit. Did mess that area up. And we'll just sweep it under. Okay, and I did get something here. Okay, so that's the eye look, basically. That's all she has. Next, we're going to go in with that same brown we used before. And we're going to, again, deepen that correct. I forgot the word. I said it so much times. I forgot it. Like, literally, it just left my brain. I don't know. It's this crease, there you go. We're going to be cutting our crease and putting it right there in that area just to deepen the color a bit. Okay, now we're going to cut that crease. I messed up yet again, but it's fine. Just so you know, this part isn't really the makeup tutorial. I'm just kind of showing you what to do. If you get any, like, information out of this part, that's great. But the main part is the aftermath of the, I guess, war. That's what I was really thriving on. So this part I'm not trying to like do it too good because I'm going to be wiping one whole side off, so I don't see what's the point of doing it really good if I'm just going to be wiping it off and ruining it. So yeah, that's all for that. She has kind of a dark color, so something like this, and but it's like light, but it's a dark color as well. Does that make sense? Okay, that does make sense. Thought I just broke it for a second. Surprised I didn't. That wasn't working, so yeah, I'm not gonna be using that. So we're gonna be taking this, and we're gonna be taking a bit of black on it. We have a black, and we're just gonna kind of I was hoping for more of a purple color, but this shall do, I guess. That's fine. That looks kind of close to what she was doing. I mean, kind of. Not really. Okay. So, that's that. If I had Victorian clothes, I would put on Victorian clothes, but I don't. But this is the makeup tutorial, so hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Now let's get on to the radioactive part of the video. Okay, so now that we have wiped off all of my makeup on this section, we're going to be starting with the kind of deteriorating acid, whatever, nuclear bomb face. So let's get into that. So since I don't have a whiter skin, you know, so I'm going to be just putting a bit of concealer all around my face to appear my skin to look dead, white, and all that stuff. That looks a lot whiter, so that looks good. Okay, good start. Now we're going to be taking another palette I have. This palette is full of greens and blues, which we'll be using a lot. And we're also going to be using some SFX makeup, so let's get into that. Exciting stuff.
We're going to be taking this brush that we used before, and we're just going to be going throughout the whole row of those blues, kind of back and forth, and just kind of add it to our skin a bit. And then we're going to be taking another beauty blender. I'm just going to kind of mess around with it a bit, you know? Kind of blend it out a bit and whatnot. Now we're going to be taking that second color from the top, and we're going to be using that, and we're going to drag it across our face. And then from there, we're going to take that same beauty blender and just rub it throughout our whole face. Now, it looks kind of weird now, but trust me, it's going to look a lot cooler eventually. At least I'm hoping it will. Because if not, I'm going to probably break out for no reason, and that sucks. So, let's hope that's not the case. Okay, we're looking quite dead, as always. Next, we're going to be taking a black with this beauty blender and this brush right here. And we're going to chisel out our face a lot because we're going to be skeletons, kind of, and taken over by the nuclear air. Our face is going to look quite chiseled. You know, all that good air has been sucked out of us, basically. want to look really, scrumpy, if that makes sense. I don't know. We're just going to go in, and we're going to use a brush for this instead. We're just going to flatten down the brush a bit, just to get more of a faded color. And we really want to fade it out, because obviously we don't want it to look like so noticeable, but we still want to make it look good. That looks a bit better. Now we're going to go back in with the blender to blend out those colors a lot better. Okay, looking quite schlumped in my opinion. Alright, now we're going to be going to my restroom, because my restroom is what has the fun stuff for like the SFX stuff.
I think I need an award for the amount of times I've dropped my phone in just mere seconds. Anyways, we're going to clean up our section so any of my makeup doesn't get any disgusting stuff on it. That would be bad. So, we don't want that. Anyways. Okay, so, kind of playing around with this a bit, but we have an idea of what I want. Ew. If you're a kid and using liquid latex, please don't drink it or anything like that. Liquid latex is super toxic and very bad, and I'm right next to a window, so I'm not really inhaling it that much, luckily. So I'm not gonna die, hopefully. We'll see. Anyways. But yeah, just be sparingly careful when using liquid latex, because it's not the prettiest. Anyways, back with the video. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our finger and we're going to be going right across here, that chiseled line that you first saw. I'm going to try not to get it under my nails because I already did, and that's not good. Maybe we can use something. If I had gloves, that would work perfect, but we don't, so it's whatever. So, yeah. We'll use this. That's a lot better than getting it on my hands. Now, just so you know, it's going to hurt when you're taking it off because it's going to be right where your hairs are. So, if you have hairs there, of course. If you don't, then it may not hurt as much. But for me, it will hurt quite a bit. I have quite a bit of hairs there. So now we're going to be taking this and we're going to just kind of go across from it. And then we're going to clean it up a bit and soak it in liquid latex to better it. Better it? Really? To make it stay down, basically, is what our goal is. I'm getting so much hairs. It's disgusting. I don't even know where they're coming from. Probably my brush. I mean, that makes sense. Also, my liquid latex is in a cabinet where my cat is, typically. So, that could be another reason. I know I'm not talking much, and I'm very sorry. It's just, if I talk, it moves a lot, and so I don't really want to mess this up. So, yeah, that's why I'm not really talking that much. Just in case if you were wondering. somehow it made its way up my brush. I don't know how that happened, honestly. It's weird. Luckily, I have a bunch of tissue that I'm not going to really need as much as I thought I would. So, that's not really a problem. I'm probably going to rip out my whole sideburn by doing that. But, that was sticking out and it was making it look really weird. So, we don't want that. Okay, so, yeah. That is that. Looking good. Now it's going to take quite a while to dry. So while we're doing that, we're going to start with everything else. Yeah. Gonna take some more tissue paper. And we're going to go in over here. Like so. I have a lot of liquid tape latex all over me. It's really nasty. So, not a fan of that. You can kind of see as to what we're doing, but you might not know what we're doing still, because not even I know what I'm doing. So, yeah. But I'm going with the fluff. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Spilled some on my fingers. Very sad. Looking good so far, as long as I don't mess it up or anything like that, or move it or anything that much at least. Can't really tell as to what I'm doing yet because I'm nowhere near done, but it's gonna look cool. Okay. That's kind of the shape I'm going for. Oops. Also, be super sparingly near the eye because you do not want to get anything really close to your eye or eyebrows spread to the fact. So, like I said, be really careful when you're near that area. Okay. We're gonna put it on top of these two bits. Okay. Looking good so far. Uh-oh. some on myself. Not good. Okay. Now, I know this looks weird. Because it does. Obviously. But we are working with what we have. And making it look as good as we possibly can. So, bear with me. Okay? Cheese. I look weird. Uh-oh. I just got a slight wind and everything kind of blew away for a second. Not good. Okay, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Ah. That was weird. I'm gonna wait till this dries and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, it's a bit more dry and I did put a bit of green on it. We're gonna try to put a little bit more. Just a little because it's not showing up as much as I want. Now, as for the yellow spots, that is totally fine that it looks like that because it kind of matches the theme of what we're trying to do anyways. We're trying to get a bit of a zombified kind of deceased looking thing, so it looks like that to me. And yeah, next we're going to be going in with my angled brush and this brush as well with the blood. Oh, fuck me in the anus. And we're just going to go in with the blood, blood. It's been kind of hard to do. Okay. So get that on our brush. Move our mirror over here so we can kind of see what the heckers we're doing. And yeah. We're going to go in with like the edges to make it look a bit realisticer. If that makes sense. I don't know. Does that look cool? I don't know. This is not as what I wanted at least. It's fine, I guess. I almost spilled something. Not good at all. Ugh. I'm gonna just let it over. This looks not what I wanted, but it's fine. Now our main goal is to try to get green everywhere because we don't want the white popping through because then that'll just look weird. You know what I mean? It looks bad. But whatever. Now we're going to be going in with our contouring stick. I know that sounds weird, but we're going to be just going on top of it to add some brown to it. To really help the color look better and natural, like an actual zombie does look. Okay, that looks a little better, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Okay, that looks actually good. What am I doing? On my face as well. Okay. I mean, like I said, it's not what I wanted, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Okay, I'm literally so happy to be taking this off, but I thought I would record it because I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty funny. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard to do. I forgot how bad this freaking hurts. I haven't done this in so long, and it hurts so bad. Like it, ooh. Basically feels like those black charcoal peel masks. That's what this is pretty much. And it hurts especially next to the eye, which is why I try to avoid the eye, but I didn't do it very well. And oh, I'm gonna cry, guys. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Oh my god, this hurts so bad. Oh my god, I'm crying so bad, bro. Oh my god. It didn't even hurt in the section I thought it would hurt at. Ooh. Like, okay, this part is stuck really bad. Oh. Oh my god, it hurts. Owie. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. That was bad. Okay, for the most part, we got off everything. Okay? I mean, for the most part. And surprisingly, my hair didn't hurt as much, and I thought that this section would hurt a lot. Fortunately, there's a bit of liquid latex stuck in my hair, though. But that's easily able to get out. But this section right here, oh my god, it hurts so bad. I guess because this area is sensitive. Yeah, I'm gonna wash the rest off, but I hope you guys enjoyed because this hurt really bad. So, yeah. Okay, everyone, I cleaned off my whole face, and now I'm going to be taking out my ponytails. For a second, I thought I was going to be burned for life, because you can kind of see it's a lot redder than the other one, but it was a lot worse when I was washing it off, and I was super scared, and I did not know what to expect. So, yeah, I was super scared about that, and I thought my hair was going to be forever... Not my hair, my skin was going to be forever messed up, so, yeah. But, oh, luckily it wasn't, but now I'm just going to have my hair up in a ponytail, because now my hair really hurts. So we're just going to have it in a ponytail. But, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I know it was probably long and maybe not the funnest to watch, but thank you for watching, and please subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below, and just thank you for your support, and I love you all. Bye!